Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for May 23rd to the 29th. So I see that some of you may be setting very strong boundaries. Really disconnecting yourself from things that are around you that may sometimes make you feel confused is what I'm kind of seeing here. I feel like you're rebuilding. You're in this process of rebuilding your life, rebuilding something. And I feel like there's this need to recalibrate. And so I feel like you're kind of doing things in your day-to-day life. Maybe you're even going on a vacation. You're getting away from certain people or certain situations to clear your mind and to be able to really tap into an inner truth. And I feel like it's a really important time for you to connect with that, because I feel like you're going to see things a lot more clearly. I feel like you're already in this process of seeing things a lot more clearly. But there is a balance and harmony that's really coming in here for you. I feel like the last few months may have been a bit heavy because you're navigating a lot of changes in your life. And I feel like there is more of it's like something coming into focus, like a picture coming into focus. And it's like the more you tap into your truth, the more clear things become, the more you get to know yourself, the more you really listen in and tune in, the more you are able to find answers within. So a very, very profound time of inner truth here for you, Gemini. I was also seeing like writing scripts, or a writer, or maybe even like a producer, but I feel like maybe someone here is like channeling. I feel like I saw someone channeling like ideas for a story, or for like a movie or something that they want to create. So I feel like that's another thing that starts to really come in here for someone where I'm almost kind of sensing that there may have been some outside influences that may have kind of pulled someone off of their natural talents and gifts, or may have kind of blocked them in some way. And it's like it blocked them from really growing into their full potential, or kind of maybe halted something. And I feel like by someone pulling themselves out of situations with other people, they're reclaiming more of what they can do. It's almost like their potential is building back up, or they're kind of rediscovering these things that they are actually really good at, that they may have not had the privilege to like explore because of some of the situations that they were put in, or maybe just like the influences around them is kind of what I'm really seeing, that social circumstances, or like friends, or, coworkers, maybe even kind of served as like this block from someone being able to see their full potential. And so there's something about that that's coming into balance here for someone. I feel like maybe that's really specific for like one person. But. Okay, what's coming up here for Gemini? The Knight of Cups. The Hierophant. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. So we have a lot of heart energy here. Love. We have something being divinely protected and guided as well. I feel like also with this Hierophant card, I feel like there's someone here who is starting to develop a deeper relationship, because it's like, as you develop a deeper relationship with yourself, it's like someone is also developing a deeper relationship with spirit. And so they're really getting to know themselves on that level. So maybe someone here is more kind of being guided more towards a spiritual path, or they're discovering their own spirituality, something along those lines. I'm kind of feeling it's like maybe for a while, someone here, their life, the majority of their life was centered around, like, again, the people that they were around, or the society that they lived in, or the community that they were in, their work, their career, their family, that kind of thing. And it feels like there's someone here who is being more guided towards their spiritual side. Like they're kind of shifting away from, almost like pulling their energy away from the importance or the value, the extra value that they might have put on the people around them, and they're turning inward. It's kind of like they're just shifting in that way. Okay, Knight of Cups. What is this about? Justice. See, this is all about balance. This is also, again, about truth. So I feel like someone here is discovering the truth of their heart, truth of what they really love, or maybe who they really love. We do have a Queen of Cups here. So I feel like there's someone here who is getting to the truth of their heart, like allowing themselves to express it. I feel like that is opening up more, that's awakening more, especially as it comes more into balance here. What else do we need to know about this Knight of Cups and the Justice? Okay, beautiful. We have the Star card. So I feel like someone here is manifesting. They're manifesting. There's also something here about expression with the Star card, because a lot of times the Star card is all about allowing ourselves to be seen, allowing ourselves to vocalize, or allowing ourselves to just express and be out in the open, be transparent. And so maybe someone here is allowing themselves or their heart to be more open, like they want to express, they want to put it out into the universe or in the world, or even to a specific person about how they really feel, something that's deep in their heart. It doesn't necessarily have to be for another person. It could just be that, I want to paint, and I love to paint, and it's always been my dream to paint one day, and I'm going to go do it. And I'm tired of stopping myself from painting. That's just an example, but you know what I mean? It's like really allowing ourselves to just express, like not holding it back anymore and being honest. This could also be about manifesting our heart's desires. So like really kind of putting our energy and our focus towards what we really want to create in our life and what we want to call in. And so if we're shifting away from older circumstances or older connections or a way of living that no longer resonate, then I feel like someone's focus is really being guided more towards what's going to make me happy, what's going to bring joy and happiness and lightness into my life. And I'm just going to focus on that, because all this other stuff that's no longer resonating for me, or even causing an imbalance in my energy, is not serving me in any way. So I feel like there's a really strong shift in focus, and there's a determination here as well. There's like this, clarity about what direction it's almost like not necessarily knowing how something is going to turn out, but having a good idea about what direction we should start walking in, is what I'm sensing. What else do we need to know about this Star energy? A lot of emotions here, though. I really feel like someone is kind of, they're climbing themselves out of a space that they find themselves stuck in. And this could also be a mindset as well. So I kind of feel like someone here is working on changing their mindset. So maybe someone here may have had in the past a mindset where, it was a bit more on the negative side, a bit more on the pessimistic side. But I feel like someone here is really working on changing that around, kind of looking at the light at the end of the tunnel and seeing possibilities here. So I feel like someone here is really also wishing and manifesting for them to be released from a situation that may cause them to feel very stuck. And feel very bound to a situation. Can we have more information about the Eight of Swords for Gemini? What do we need to know about this? But I do feel like Spirit is guiding this person. I feel like there is a guardian angel around this person that's kind of like guiding them through something that they're trying to release themselves from, because it does really feel like they're very stuck, but they also feel kind of like I don't know how to get myself out of this kind of energy, but it's like they're really being guided to listen to their intuition here. Nine of Pentacles. You have more information about this Nine of Pentacles. What do we need to know about the Nine of Pentacles for Gemini? I feel like there's something here about taking one's power back, like giving oneself the freedom to do what they want to do, to be able to live their life in the way that they want to live their life. I kind of feel like someone here feels like they're not free. And so there's someone here who really wants to call that in. They want their freedom. Kind of feels like it's as simple as that. They want their freedom. Oh, wow. How beautiful is that? Their happiness, their joy. Someone really wants to move and shift in that direction. Their freedom, their happiness, their joy. What is it that they want to move towards? The Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and a very protective energy here. I feel like, again, that boundaries is really important here. So I feel like someone here is setting very strong boundaries with some kind of current circumstance. And it's also about protecting their vision. It's like protecting their happiness. Protecting their goals, their dreams of what they want for themselves. So this may be something that they're not telling anyone, something that they are just kind of allowing themselves to dream their beautiful dream and work towards it, and then just kind of allow themselves to shift out of this energy where they feel very, very stuck and kind of bound to. Is there guidance here for Gemini about this with the Seven of Wands? What does Gemini need to know about this? The Four of Cups. Yeah. See, there is this like detachment from the thing that is no longer like serving them here. The Seven of Wands and the Four of Cups. This is about putting up boundaries, being very protective, defensive, and then emotionally being withdrawn and emotionally being detached from something. And then the Six of Swords, and this is kind of like mentally escaping or mentally withdrawing, like kind of detaching from things that cause distress or cause that inner conflict. What are they detaching from? Are they detaching from? Interesting. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So this is I feel like there's someone here that may have like not wanted to, and take this as it resonates. So this could be someone that you have been connecting to, or this could also be it could be your energy. So just however it resonates. But I kind of feel like there's an energy here of someone who, it's like there was a bit of this inaction with the Four of Pentacles is what I'm hearing, or what I'm seeing is like this inaction, not wanting to move in a certain direction or making a certain choice or decision, like kind of staying stuck in one situation or one place, but realizing how it might have been not a very good choice because of that Five of Pentacles, because it didn't lead to the abundance. It didn't lead to, there's something here about inaction leading to non-fruition. We could also take this, another message that I got from the Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Four of Cups is that, someone is kind of aware of their happiness, of what would make them happy and their freedom and what they want, but they could just be not allowing themselves to fully embrace that as well. Like they're kind of detaching from that. So they're setting up their boundaries from it. They are emotionally and mentally kind of like escaping it too as well. And again, it's like the more someone kind of stays in one space and not wanting to move, the more it's causing a depletion in energy here. So take that as it resonates. This could be something that someone is moving out of, like this energy that someone is moving out of, or someone that's like something that someone is experiencing, but there is a balancing coming in here, or being guided to at least balance these energies. I feel like Spirit is trying to help. What can we know about this? Where is this energy going? What direction is this going in? Yeah, Three of Wands. I like that we have that card, because I feel like at some point there's going to be, the resistance will break if it hasn't already. And I feel like someone will be willing to kind of open up, and they'll be kind of almost pushed to a point where they have to kind of start moving in a direction that they actually want. There is a little bit of stubbornness here, so just take it as it resonates. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but there's like this resistance of it, and it could just be from fear. It could be from just anxiety about it. So I feel like with this Three of Wands, though, there will be some kind of movement forward. What is the movement forward here with the Three of Wands? The Ten of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful. I love that. That's a really good way to complete this section here, because the Ten of Pentacles is leading to our fulfillment. So at some point, and it could also be that this person has come out of this already, and they're already starting to kind of look out into the future and realize, that I'm staying in this one place and it's leading me to my Five of Pentacles. If I could just move myself in the direction that I really want, allow myself to go in that direction, then I'll see that it's actually leading me to my Ten of Pentacles, which is my fulfillment, my prosperity. It'll like replenish my energy here. And I feel like that's the direction that someone is going in. So this energy could be from the past. This could be something where someone was in that space and they didn't want to move from that place, but then they kind of had this experience of feeling stuck and, maybe even a loss of resources. And so someone here is on their way, moving on to better horizons, leaving things behind them. And so then we move into the Hierophant here. What do we need to know about the Hierophant here for Gemini? The Ten of Swords. So I feel like someone's experiences, like some kind of painful experience, is leading them down a spiritual path. And I feel like this is meant to happen. This was kind of this wake-up call, almost, is kind of what I'm feeling for someone. There was some kind of painful experience that they had to go through, and it's kind of pushing them, like spirit's pushing them to make some kind of change in their life here with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Because with the Ten of Swords, it's like you can't go any further than that. It's time for it. It brings it to that point where this can go no further. This is about shifting and changing now. The Two of Pentacles. What else do we need to know about this? The Tower. Yeah. There's some kind of divine intervention is what I'm seeing here with the Tower. So whether that's happened already or is kind of pending, there is some kind of intervention or some kind of a sudden change of events that is going to cause someone, it's almost going to like force someone to move in the direction that they know that they need to move in. So what else do we need to know about this with the Two of Pentacles and the Tower? The Three of Cups. Okay, more information about the Three of Cups, please. I feel like this has something to do with other people. Maybe someone feels like they're in a situation with others that involve others that needs a change. There's something that we're breaking away from. And I remember when I put down the Hierophant card, there is someone, I did pick up on someone kind of separating themselves from maybe more of like their association or the connection with the people around them, and they're turning more inward. And so with that turning inward, there's changes that are happening in someone's social circles. So whether that's in a family, community, friends, work, take that part as it resonates. Okay, Three of Cups. What else do we need to know about this Three of Cups? I'm also seeing a realization here with the Tower card. There's like an epiphany that's happening here. So it's almost like someone is going to be looking at the people around them, or maybe someone specific around them, and having an epiphany about it. And it's going to be liberating. I'm seeing that very, very strongly. So this doesn't necessarily have to be an event or something like traumatic happening, but this is an epiphany. This is like an unlocking of some kind of information. And I feel like that's the divine intervention that's happening here. So there's going to be an epiphany this week for someone about someone that's around them or the group that they're around. It's like they're locking the pieces together and they're making sense of something, and it's going to just click for someone. And that is going to catalyze some kind of change for them. What else do we need to know about this Three of Cups? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. And so what's going to happen is that this epiphany is going to help someone put them on their path of prosperity. So it's going to like rapidly, almost like, seeing something clearly is going to help someone put them in their place of power. So if they feel like they lost their place of power, this is going to help them put them back into their place of power. And so, and it's going to help them make certain choices and decisions for themselves out of wisdom. Because remember here, we also have the Five of Pentacles. So this is about that loss in resources, something because we didn't want to move, we didn't want to change, we didn't want to, go in the direction that maybe our intuition was telling us, but we wanted to stay where we were for whatever reason. And so but it did result in a Five of Pentacles, a loss of resources, a loss of, energy. And so I feel like there is some kind of realization or epiphany about something along those lines that is going to help this King of Pentacles now understand, oh, this is what I was investing in, and this is why things happened in this way. And now it all makes sense. Now it's all kind of coming together here for me. So what is this King of Pentacles going to do about this? Oh, look at that. King of Swords. Okay, so I feel like there's this epiphany, this realization, this awakening is going to be something where they're not going to really reveal it to anybody. So I'm getting a very secretive vibe from this King of Swords. So someone who is very observant, who watches, who understands things, but is not saying anything to anybody. And so maybe this King of Swords is kind of just observing and watching and understanding, but it's like their intuition and their crown chakra, their wisdom, their knowledge is growing at a rapid rate. So it's like the more they stay in a situation, the more clear things are becoming. And also the more some things don't have much power over them anymore because of their own awakening, because of their own spiritual healing, because of this inner growth that they're going through. They are not able to pretend like they don't see something for what it is. But I feel like they're trying to, because it may be a situation where, it's not so easy to kind of just make some kind of rapid change. But I feel like there's someone here that is definitely seeing something very clearly, and it's going to be just this thing that they can't really deny. I'm not sure what that is, but they're seeing something. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Can we have more information about this? The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. What is that about? Okay, so very interesting. With the Five of Swords, I know this card usually symbolizes deception, but I'm actually not seeing that. The Five of Swords I'm seeing as actually strategy. I'm seeing this as someone who is actually in a self-protection mode. And so if it's like they're doing what they need to do in order to balance out this shift that's happening in their life. So if they are going through some major changes and they're wanting to create a change in their life, but it's complicated because there's other people involved, it could affect, the family that they're in or, the society that they live in. It's like they kind of have to work under the radar. And so I feel like there's someone here who's, in this ninja mode almost, like they're trying to build something for their new future because it's very clear what that is to them. But at the same time, they are in a position where they have to kind of maintain some kind of balance in their external world because they know that no one's going to really understand what they're trying to do. So there's someone here who's juggling. And I think we had did we have the Two of Pentacles here? Yeah, see? It's like juggling, right? So juggling the fact that there's a tower moment in this person's life, like having to juggle the fact that they see the truth and how different it is from what they really want to, where they really want to be. And then we have the Temperance card. So this is all about, again, finding some sense of balance and harmony within some kind of situation here because the truth has been revealed. Okay, so what do we need to do about this Queen of Cups? How does this Queen of Cups play into this? What is this Queen of Cups about? The Three of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like this King of Swords, King of Pentacles has their eye on a Queen of Cups here. And again, this is not gender specific, but I say that because of the Three of Pentacles here. So this is about someone wanting to work with this Queen of Cups, wanting to collaborate, wanting to come together, wanting to connect with a Queen of Cups. Wanting to invest their energy, their time. And I feel like this Queen of Cups is also someone who is very creative, someone who kind of lives in their own world, is actually what I'm seeing. This person is, this individual I'm kind of seeing is just like happy in her own thing. Like she is very independent. Oh, how interesting. I don't know if you can hear that knocking, and I'm not sure where that's coming from, but there's like this loud knocking in the background. Anyways, this Queen of Wands is someone who is very independent. She is a creator, is what I'm hearing. She's a creator, very creative, and she creates things for a living. Like she is very much in the flow. She could also be someone who channels a lot of beautiful things, is what I'm seeing. Like she channels like her own music, is this energy that I'm seeing here. Someone who also has like creative solutions to problems. Like she's very resilient. She finds ways to solve problems in very unique ways that maybe other people don't think of. So she's very like out of the box thinker, and it's what sets her apart from other people. And so I feel like there's someone here that has their eyes set on this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, kind of someone who's very in tune with their emotions, very in tune with their spiritual side. What else do we need to know about this? 10 of Wands. Okay, why is there a 10 of Wands here? Clarify the 10 of Wands for Gemini. The Page of Wands. The King of Cups. Okay, so this King of Cups, I feel like is the same energy as the King of Swords and King of Pentacles. So it's interesting because with this King of Cups, and I love how we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here, both. So we have that divine counterpart matching kind of energy. So what I feel like is happening here, this King of Cups is wanting to connect with this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. But they're also showing up as a Page of Wands as well. So I feel like what's happening here with the 10 of Wands is this King of Cups is working on himself to build himself up to the space where he can kind of match her energy. And that's what the 10 of Wands is. It's a big task, because if they're still at this space of Page of Wands, they're trying to kind of work themselves up, work on themselves so they can kind of match that energy of a Queen of Wands. So they're learning, they may be new to this spiritual path, which is why I was kind of sensing like, they're developing a relationship with spirit. They're developing a relationship with themselves. They're still learning. They're still connecting with themselves. And it could be that they have quite a way to go. It's a big job. It's a big thing for them to kind of really tap into this King of Cups energy, because if they're used to being in a King of Swords, King of Pentacles kind of energy, then really getting to know their emotions, their more feminine side to them is going to be something that they are that they're learning to do. It's something that they're undertaking. But I feel like this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy is inspiring them, which is interesting because we have the King of Cups here, which matches this Queen of Wands. But then they're also showing up as a Page of Wands, which is kind of doesn't match that Queen of Wands. So I feel like that's what they're working towards. And that's the job here. They want to be in resonant here. So maybe they're working themselves to become the King of Wands. So that is what I see here. What else do we need to know about this? And look at that, Wheel of Fortune. So there is definitely a lot of changes that are happening here. What is the Wheel of Fortune here for this connection? What's going to happen with this Wheel of Fortune? Oh, well, there you go. There is, it's a mystery. We don't know. But there is some kind of change. There's also a choice that's going to be presented. There's a decision to be made. What is the decision? There's a choice. Two of Wands and the Moon. It's like this door with the question mark on it. What's going to happen? It's going to be something where I feel like the reason is because whatever choices and decisions someone needs to make, maybe even both parties need to make, is going to be something that requires them to be brave and to maybe make a difficult choice. So sometimes that means like, disconnecting from something, someone, an older life, something that we have already established, to move into something new, something different, into the unknown, into the mystery. And I feel like that could be the scary part for someone here, or maybe for both energies, that, trusting the unknown, that if I walk away from this thing that I have grown used to, but I know is not good for me, and I'm already kind of leaving it anyways, kind of thing. But the thing is that walking into this new path feels like a mystery. It's an unknown. And so this is a test of faith and a test of trust, trusting our intuition, trusting what we know is right for us. But I do love that we have the Ace of Pentacles here that shows up, because this is all about new beginnings and prosperous new beginnings that have a lot of abundance in them. So I feel like, even though the path may feel like it's unknown, I do feel like trusting that instinct, that intuition, taking that leap of faith is going to lead to an abundant new beginning here. And I love that. We have the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So I feel like there is a very definite spiritual, strong connection here, because we have the Hierophant, we have the High Priestess, we have a lot of strong spiritual energies that are starting to take over these individuals' lives. I feel like it's starting to become, not that it hasn't always been, but I feel like that's becoming more and more conscious. Like we're becoming more and more conscious of the spiritual significance of the path that we're on and what's kind of happening and why it's happening the way it's happening. So, okay, let's pull some oracle cards here. Guidance for Gemini this week. So I feel like this week is going to be about reflection. This is going to be about reflecting on how far we've come and where we've been so far, because there is changes on the horizon. And so living from that place of gratitude will help to move those energies into a space of acceptance of what is changing for us. And also, I feel like there's someone here that's also going to be in this space of feeling gratitude of all the lessons that they have learned along the way and how it has made them into the person that they are now. So this is also about change in perspective as well, and what the significance or role certain individuals, certain people, certain circumstances has contributed to someone's growth up until now. So I kind of feel like someone will be in this space of reflection, and that will lead to a sense of gratitude and acceptance. Okay, animal guidance for Gemini this week. Yeah, beautiful. So this is all about truth. And look at that, the 22 as well. So this could also be, again, about some kind of divine connection. But again, it's all about truth here. And this is all about having that trump the world that we've been living in, or something that we weren't able to see clearly. I feel like someone here is really allowing themselves to separate themselves from something that they've been a part of for quite some time, and allowing themselves to see a situation with clear eyes. So clarity and truth are going to be pivotal in someone's growth here. It's going to help kind of put things into perspective and help them to see something in a different situation and make some kind of action or move in a direction that's going to be a lot more prosperous here. So very profound changes that are happening here for you, Gemini. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Gemini.